What does it mean to be, first of all, inducted in the Fresno Athletic Hall of Fame?
Well, I'm thrilled. This is such a great honor for me. You know, some of the best memories of my life are right here in Fresno State, both as a coach and certainly as a player. And the people that I was friends with in those days, way back, I won't tell you when it was, but it's been a long time that we're still friends and have been friends for a very long time. And these relationships are lifetime deals. And I'm just thrilled to be a part of that and have this type of respect paid is just, it's awesome.
Just a bonus for you to be able to catch probably the biggest game of the year for Fresno State tomorrow, too?
Yeah, that's an added thrill, isn't it? You know, it's. I'm very anxious to see it. This will probably be the second college game I've ever seen because I've always been coaching. This is my first year retired, so yeah. I'm anxious to see it. This will be a lot of fun. This is going to be a Titanic.
Did you get to address the Bulldogs?
No, you know what? I just got into town and just kind of getting acquainted with everything, and John and Gina, and well, I just arrived.
Coach, how does it feel to be back, on campus and, here at Fresno State? It's been a while for you, huh?
Well, it's thrilling. It's changed so much, obviously, since, I went to school here. I've come back and worked a couple players out here over the years, but it's been quite a while. And it continues to grow. It's a beautiful campus. Love the stadium. I've never seen the stadium, never been in the stadium, so this will be a great opportunity.
And then today you're going to meet Coach Druder for the first time. You look forward to that?
I am. I'm very anxious to meet Coach. I think that the job he's done is terrific. This is going to be a heck of a football team. Fresno ought to be very proud of Coach Druder.
Are you going to give him any words of wisdom?
No, I think that Coach Druder's already done that. You're there. They've done a great job already. There's nothing I could add to that, obviously. So he's a great coach and excited about seeing his football team.
What do you think about their offensive line?
Well, I haven't been able to see them play a whole lot. That's why I'm anxious to see them play here tomorrow. But they're doing a real good job protecting the quarterback and scoring points. I think anytime you have a unique quarterback like Carr is, the priority is to make sure he stays on his feet, and they've done a good job of doing that.
Coach, how difficult has it been for you to keep up with Fresno State football throughout your coaching NFL career?
Well, I tell you, when I was the head coach at St. Louis, we'd start our press conference off discussing Fresno State's win-loss, whatever it happened. So we did that for 6 years. That was always kind of an ongoing thing back in those days. And we always talked about that game first before we started talking about the Rams. So it's been important to me throughout my life.
Do you think the greatest show on turf could be applied to this season for the Bulldogs?
I haven't seen them in a whole game yet. I've just seen bits and pieces, but boy, they're putting up a lot of points, and that's obviously the kind of football I love to watch, and the speed with which they play a wide receiver and spreading guys out and moving that ball down the field real fast. It could be. You never know. They're creating their own legacy.
What's the difference between the Bulldogs that you knew and grew up with here and the Bulldogs of today?
Well, it's just a whole different perspective in terms of just the game itself. We were a little bit smashed. We had a terrific quarterback in John Behrens, and it was just a whole different approach to the game. The game has evolved and changed so much, and Fresno State is right on top of the curve, so to speak, in terms of what they're doing offensively. I think it's terrific, and we were probably pretty conservative in those days.
Are you surprised to see that they've come such a long way, and over time their names mentioned almost daily and across the country?
Well, I think Pat Hill deserves a lot of credit for the job he did here, bringing this program into national prominence, and then having a situation where people throughout the country know who Fresno State is, or they've heard of him and watched them play at one time or another. With some of the scheduling and the wins that they've had, and so I think Pat's done a great job, and Coach DeRuiter has taken it one step further, and really excited to see this here tomorrow night.
How important is it for you to reconnect with the school? I mean, it's been so long, of course, with your career, but do you find it is pretty important for you to come back and maybe show up and come to a little more games and be a part of it?
Well, this is a thrill for me. I'm passionate about Fresno State, always have been. Being a coach for 42 years, you just don't have that opportunity to be involved. So this is the first time being here in the season.